Pisces, welcome to the channel today. This will be a general reading for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right. You know, Pisces, in preparing for your reading today, I kept getting change and completion. Change and completion for Pisces. This could be for one of you in particular, or a few of you perhaps, but something is going to completely change in your life. Let's see, Pisces. Let's get your cards laid out and get into your November reading. What do we have for Pisces for November? Sun, Moon, and Rising. What can we tell them about their November, please? What do we have for Pisces? Let's see here. All right, Pisces, bottom of the deck. Your underlying energy for November. Celebration. Foundation. The Four of Wands. Potentially some sort of milestone in life. Could be buying a home, could be a wedding, could be a family reunion, could be a graduation. Something significant and foundational to celebrate in November. Let's see how this plays out potentially for the remainder of your reading. Something's about to completely change and completion. Pisces. Let's see, what do you got going on, Pisces? What kind of energy are you currently sitting in? I got you with your hands full. You pulled the Two of Pentacles. This is juggling, balancing responsibilities, resources, could even be relationship or something to do with the health, with your health. You got plates spinning up in the air. And just trying to keep balanced here, or keeping things in balance. You got a lot going on, maybe too much going on. Maybe put down one of these pentacles. Pisces, what's your challenge for November? You pulled the Emperor. The Emperor is authority. The Emperor is control. This could be a boss. This could be a significant male figure. It could be a father, a grandfather, even if this is a person, this challenge. So potentially in November, you may have an issue with some sort of issue of control, some sort of issue of authority. Or maybe you're having an issue with a parent, potentially. Let's keep going here. What is your underlying motivation in November? You want to hold on and protect the tangible, practical things that you value. Could be your money, could be your finances, could be a relationship, could be your health. So that's what's really driving you for November, is really holding on to and protecting what you value. Let's see, what's in your recent past, Pisces? You pulled the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a spark of passion, a new spark of passion, a new spark of motivation, enthusiasm, creativity. Did you take advantage of that new enthusiasm, that spark of creativity? More than likely you did, because that's an action, inspired action as well. Because now look at you, sitting with your hands full after taking action on this inspired and this new enthusiasm, inspired passion. Pisces, what's at the top of your mind? What are you thinking about? You pulled the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is absolutely focused on the resources, the practical, tangible resources. This could be health. This could be money. This could be the home, finances. She's going to make sure all those accounts are balanced and everything is secured and taken care of. This is what you're thinking about. This is what's on the top of your mind. And it really kind of goes in line with this driven motivation to protect those tangible resources, whatever that is, practical, tangible, concrete resources of value to you, whatever this is, health, money, the home, relationships, whatever this is, holding on to and protecting it. The only caution is with this card is not to hold on too tight, not to be miserly if this is the case. Okay, what's coming to you in the near future, Pisces? You pulled the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords this is the no BS Queen. You not coming to her with any sort of BS and her not being able to sniff that out. This is the Queen of Discernment. She can tell the truth, the difference between the truth and the lie miles away. So this is either you stepping into this energy of absolute discernment and not putting up with anything sketchy, any BS, or this is someone coming towards you, coming into your life that really has this characteristic of really not putting up with any sort of BS, no lies, just the truth. That's all she wants and that's all she's going to tolerate. He or she, this is the energy. So Pisces, what is your likely approach to this Queen of Swords energy that's headed your way? Your likely approach is to kill her with kindness. You're coming in as the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very nurturing, very intuitive, really focused on her subconscious, her emotions, her intuition, very caring. So this truth only, a little bit stern energy, or this person coming in, you're killing them with kindness. You're killing them with compassion. That's your approach to them. You're approaching them with passion. You're approaching them with nurturing and kindness and caring. Looks like you're going to try to soften up her edges a little bit. That's what I'm getting here. Whoever this is, you know who it is, I believe. So, what's in your external environment, Pisces? What are your external influences? In your environment, you pulled the Devil card. The Devil card represents something that has a hold on you, or something that maybe you refuse to let go of that's really not for your best interest. This could be some sort of toxicity, dysfunctionality, addictions, all sorts of whatever's in that category of addictions, even food addictions potentially. Sometimes I suffer from that. So this is what's in your environment that you need to be cautious of. It could be a person with some dysfunctional tendencies in your environment. It could be something going on in the environment itself that could trigger this in you. It could be something that's holding you back. So this is something you need to be careful of and look out for, because that's in your environment, external influences. You don't want to fall into that pattern or that trap, because it really is it's a trap. See, what's your advice from Spirit? Your advice from Spirit is get a new perspective. Take some time out. Surrender to quietness and potentially elevating your connection to the divine. Now this is really, if you see he has this halo here, he's getting a whole upgrade by taking a time out and really searching internally and having deep contemplation, figuring out his next approach, seeing things from a whole new perspective. Spirit is saying, take the time to look within, search your heart, focus on your heart, and gain a whole new perspective of things. Let's see. What's your likely potential outcome if you continue with your likely approach of moving forward in this Queen of Cups energy, this nurturing, caring, supportive, intuitive energy? In that case, your potential outcome is the Chariot card. The Chariot is major forward movement through your sheer intention, your will, and your determination. So it's looking like your approach of the Queen of Cups towards this Queen of Swords energy, your approach to be very nurturing and supportive here towards this when it comes, or whoever this is, when it comes into your life, or it could be someone that's already in your life, but when they come towards you, I think you're going to be successful in softening her up, because this is momentum and moving away from, if you look behind him in this card, is a castle surrounded by a brick wall. You're going to be softening up that brick wall. This Queen of Swords, whoever she is in your life. And you're going to be able to move forward. I think you two are going to get along pretty good because you're going to soften her up. Let's see. Pisces, if you take Spirit's advice of surrendering, doing that soul searching, going deep within, contemplating, and getting a whole new perspective, what's your potential outcome in that case? You pull the King of Wands. The King of Wands is someone who's very inspirational to others. He can be very generous and altruistic as well. When he takes action and makes decisions based on his passions. So this is really kind of the energy that you'll adopt with this new perspective. You know, it's really a leadership. You know, you're going to be having others really look towards you, and you're going to inspire them, as well as inspire yourself, and be able to really, you know, focus on the things that you're passionate about. Because you got this recently, in the recent past, this new spark of passion, this new spark of motivation, enthusiasm, creativity. You're going to be able to put that into play here with this energy of the King of Wands. You're going to take this wand right here now as a king and really be able to take action with that and put it into motion and make decisions based on your passions. Let's see. Pisces, before we wrap up your reading today, let's get you a couple oracle messages from Spirit for your November. Let's see. All right. What can we tell Pisces about their November? Sun, moon, and rising. Pisces, sun, moon, and rising, please. What additional messages can we provide Pisces for November? All right. Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. Boy, this card keeps coming up. Everybody's going through a transformation in November. You pulled transformation. You're moving from this energy of the Queen of Cups, having this new opportunity for passion and creativity and motivation. You're transforming this being way too busy, having too much going on, into getting a new perspective and moving into this king energy, this boss energy, this inspirational energy, and pursuing your passions, making decisions based on your passions. Let's get you one more message before we wrap up. What additionally can we tell Pisces, please? Remember, Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. What else can we, what additional message do we have for them for November, please? Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. All right. What did I tell you? You're going to soften her up. This Queen of Swords. You're going to do it. Killing her with kindness and focusing on being caring, focusing on being nurturing. And what's that going to bring you? Peace. You pulled the peace card. Whoever this is, there's going to be peace between you. Okay. All right, Pisces. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. We'll see you again next month.